Chicago Clout. Mike Martin here along with Emma Loading and Lucas Schulze. Let's go through the lineup for Chicago. David Rubin, their fine shortstop, will lead it off again. And Joe Thompson is over at second. Jeff Bohm is at batting third and in right field. Tariq Suba is at first base. Armand Candia is the DH. Cale Lynch is catching and batting sixth. Dom Mazza batting seventh and playing third. Mike Farnan is in center field. He was playing right field in the first game, did a nice job out there. And Dom Tenyaka is in left field. Dom started in right field in the first game. Their pitcher is going to be Doug Fritz. Emma, why don't you go through the defense for Sheboygan?
Yeah, pitching we have Jared Recolaitis. Behind the plate is Ben Buring. At first we have Justin Schnell. Second, Nick Herzog. At shortstop we have Blaine Bradford. Playing third base is Zach Keegan. Out in left field we have Alex Perez. Out in center field we have Alex Ames. And in right is Jason Sims.
So I think Bill was mentioning this before we came on the air. From the first lineup to this lineup, only one person is starting in both games, and that's Harry. Harry, the DH today, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So Tim really getting in, Tim Moyer, really getting in a lot of players today. Nice to see. Sheboygan winning game one in an hour and 54 minutes, according to Bill. 8-0. Rubin goes down on strikes. Jared Recolaitis has made one. This is his second game, second start of the year. He pitched a complete game in his first start and had 10 strikeouts. And that was only in 5 innings. It was a run rule job. His record is 1-0. Arguably Sheboygan's best pitcher. Schmitty and Reinfleisch may have something to say about that. Got some info too between games. Line drive up the middle, just got past Recolaitis. Thompson's hit goes into center field. He's on at first. The manager for Chicago is Kevin Rankin. He's been at the helm, I believe. Amy, his wife, said since 1982. And their son Greg Rankin is also on the team. Then I complained to him a little bit, Emma.
Oh, yeah?
Why can't we find anything on the internet?
For real?
And son and mom both said he doesn't know anything about technology. And that's why. Jeff Bohm's first at bat this game. Fouled it straight back. Not much hitting for Chicago in game one. Only had 2 hits. The line score from the first game was Chicago, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. Sheboygan, 8 runs, 13 hits, and no errors. They were really hitting the ball well, especially with 2 outs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking pitch is just inside. Steve Walsh now behind the plate, and Paul Grauman moves from behind the plate out on the bases. Pitch outside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. There is 1 out in the inning. Joe Thompson is on first with a base hit. Ball is popped up. Blaine Bradford makes the call and the catch. Games later this week. On Tuesday, Sheboygan will be at Green Bay for a 7:30 game. And then on Wednesday, they'll be at Appleton. Again, a 7:30 start. And Thursday, they're back home. They host Menasha, and that'll be a 7:30 start also. Hopefully, some of you out there in internet land can make it to the game on Thursday. So, busy week for Sheboygan. And we haven't even gotten to Saturday and Sunday.
No.
All right. Game time temperature is 71 degrees. Emma pulls out her phone.
71. I got 71 too.
All right. Lucas, you don't count this game for game time temperature. We got two 71s.
We don't need a tiebreaker.
Yep, no tiebreaker needed. Two-two pitch coming up. Pitch is outside, and Thompson was on the move on that pitch. No throw down. He gets a stolen base.
You know, I was just waiting for him to go. He was taking a nice big lead, been thrown at by the pitcher and catcher.
Chicago is throwing a right-hander in game two. It'll be interesting if Gus gets on. If he can get a stolen base or two. He got one in the first game.
Yeah, it was a really nice
Stole
one.
third when we weren't looking.
It was a nice delay. He waited for the catcher to throw back to the pitcher before going.
That was excellent. Sometimes trickery works. Swing and a miss. Strike three. No runs for Chicago in the first. Jared racks up a couple of strikeouts. And when we come back, Sheboygan will send up Ames, Sims, and Stelt.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Back here at Wildwood Park, getting ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Jared Recolaitis got two strikeouts in his top half of the first. Gave up a hit and stranded a runner on second. A lot of the same faces, only in different spots for Chicago. Why don't you give us the Sheboygan lineup?
Batting first is your center fielder, Alex Ames. Batting second is the right fielder, Jason Sims. Third, of course, is our DH, Harry Stelt. Batting fourth is our left fielder, Alex Perez. Batting fifth is our catcher, Ben Buring. Our third baseman, Zach Keegan, is batting sixth. Batting seventh is Justin Schnell, our first baseman. Batting eighth is Blaine Bradford, our shortstop. And lastly, batting ninth is Nick Herzog, our second
great job
baseman.
with that. You know, Gus may not even get a chance to steal a base this game.
I know.
Alex takes a strike on that first pitch from Doug Fritz. Alex got into that long game the other night. Actually did pretty good.
Ooh, that was
recall.
quite the pitch. Oh my.
Ames, 1 for 2 with a walk. He scored a run. Not
a-
this time. Swings and misses. Off-speed pitch caught Alex by surprise. Jason Sims, the right fielder, is up next. In that game against Denmark, Jason went 1 for 3, had a double, a couple RBIs, and he drew a walk.
Gus might not be in, but his best friend Jason's in this game.
All
So
right.
maybe he'll take over the stealing.
There you go.
Although we haven't heard Gus's side of the story on if they're best friends. Just Jason.
That's right.
Just Jason.
May not be reciprocal. We had mentioned in the first game that Nate Lee for Chicago threw pretty hard, had a rough outing, and Steve, we're not sure if it's Berg or Borg, but
Looks like Berg this time.
yeah, he was off-speed pitcher to be sure, and that's what Doug Fritz looks like. Not a whole lot of speed, more off-speed pitches. Did he list his substitutes on the court, on the score sheet? Oh, you got them down there. All right. So it is Berg.
That's what it looked like this time.
Line drive up the middle. Sims a base hit. Sims playing out and right. He's got good speed. That's going to bring up Harry.
Yeah, Sims has 4 stolen bases on this season.
Yeah, and that's pretty good. Harry with a looper ball out to center. It's going to drop. A throw was supposed to go to second for a force play, but wouldn't have been in time. Sheboygan with runners on first and second with only 1 out. Alex Perez up.
That was some good patience on Harry's part, really waiting back for that pitch.
Yeah, exactly. Now, of all the players that we've seen this year, at least in my estimation, Alex Perez swings the hardest.
He's got a swing. He's got a hack.
High bouncer.
Oh.
That could be an infield hit. They got him by a half a step. Good play on the infield for Chicago to get the out. Runners advanced to second and third, but now there's 2 outs. Ben Buring up. Ben, a good player. Does a nice job behind the plate. Buring is 2 for 4 on the season. Be nice to get him to 3 for 5 and get a run in or 2.
Be real nice.
Harry on at second base, not real good speed. Runner on third, Sims has got very good speed.
Oh, I don't know. Harry made some things happen last game. He was
What?
chugging on the bases.
He did chug around.
He was chugging on the bases.
There was, I think it was a game, not today, not the first game, but a game last week where Harry was on second with a base hit, and he was motoring pretty good.
That's what I'm telling you.
Scored. See, the problem is his legs are moving medium, and he's just not covering the ground. There's one up the middle. That'll score at least one. But they'll hold Harry at third with Farnan having the very strong arm. Nice piece of hitting by Ben Beering. Runners on the corners for Zach Keegan. Keegan, a little bit of a tough start. He's 1 for 6 on the season. Zach had a good look at it, didn't like it, and let it go by. I think he'd like to see that pitch again. That pitch looked like it was off the plate, but Zach swung at it. Now he's behind in the count, 0-2. Throw down, not going to be in time. Harry held on at third. Give Beering a stolen base. No balls and 2 strikes. Pardon me, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Justin Schnell waiting on deck. Haven't seen Justin at first base in his A's career. Oh, slow curveball. Got Keegan. But not before. Sheboygan scores a run after 1 complete. Sheboygan on top, 1-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. You serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Getting ready to start second inning action. Chicago is going to send up Armand Candia. Candia is at DH this game. In game 1, Armand was in left field. Whew. Little high and tight. That's kind of like an email. Sending a message. We almost forgot to tell our viewers that the quiz this game will be in the 4th inning again. Look forward to that. It's always the highlight of my day, and when we get a doubleheader, that's 2 highlights. I mean, that's a big win.
It's a good day for trivia.
Exactly. Called, strike 3. So last year, Rindfleisch set a new A's record for strikeouts in a season by a pitcher. He had 150, and that was in 91 innings. Jared Recolaitis had 91 strikeouts in just under 58 innings. If you're guessing, yeah, it's 57 2/3. Emery did this in his 4 innings of work. He worked quick with a lot of rhythm and not a lot of horsing around on the mound.
Nah, get in, get it done.
Exactly. Jackson Tillman hanging around along with his sister Olivia. Olivia helps with the on-field games. Reaching out and popping it up on the infield. Call is made by the shortstop, Bradford, and that's out number 2. In the 1st inning of work, Recolaitis only threw 15 pitches. He's keeping that pitch count down this inning also. What has he got for a total? 26? Okay. Not too bad.
Whoa.
It was pretty fast.
He's feeling the speed today.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That ball's not going to get out to center field. And a great play by the second baseman, Nick Herzog. Oh, there was a web, Jim. Robbing Mazza of a base hit. Nothing for Chicago in the 2nd. They haven't scored yet. That's 9 innings in a row.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me smells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family-owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community, and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today. Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot. Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Justin Schnell is going to lead off the bottom of the 2nd for Sheboygan. Never seen Justin playing first base. He's really an outstanding defensive catcher. So interesting to see him over at first.
Yeah.
Sheboygan on top, 1-0. They got a run in the first. I got it.
You're throwing things.
Oh, I know. Can't take me anywhere. Fritz falls behind 3-0 to the leadoff hitter in the second inning. A1 sticking around. He's doing a doubleheader too. He did not make it to the end of the 4-hour and 11-minute game.
No.
You imagine wearing that outfit for 4 hours?
No. I don't want to either. Whew.
Justin fouls that ball back. Count is full, 3-2. Emma didn't like the 3-0 pitch, thought it was out of the zone. So did I.
It was a little bit out there.
There were times, not always, but there were times when I went into a game behind the plate with a goal of nobody walks.
It's a good goal to have.
I'm sorry.
It's a good goal to have.
It is. The pitchers liked it, not the hitters.
Yeah.
Schnell works the walk, and that brings up Blaine Bradford. Blaine is at short this game. Do we have a card on him?
Mm-hmm.
First year with the A's. Likes to play infield. He does a nice job. Cincinnati Reds. They beat the Cubs today.
I know.
Ay, ay, ay. Breaking ball breaks over the plate for a strike. Well, not to disparage catchers, Emma, but I don't see Justin being a big base stealing threat out there.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
There have been.
Catchers aren't exactly known for their running ability.
Hey, it's tough. Not too bad now because it's early in the season, but by the end of the season, but when you're beat up and you've been on your knees and hunching down, and that takes a lot out of you.
You know, you get so many random bruises on your legs.
Exactly. Kevin Muck down doing the 50-50 again. He's going to have his work cut out for him in this game. 297 was the 50-50 payout in game one. Kevin's goal is to get it over 100 in this game. Another walk. So runners on first and second. Nick Herzog is up. There's an old saying in baseball, whenever you make a great defensive play, you always come to bat the next half inning, and that's what's happening here with Nick. That play at second was really great.
It was really nice. You know, by the time the ball got to him, I wasn't sure he was going to be able to make the throw in time, but it looked like he had plenty.
Really showed off a good arm, too, obviously.
Yeah.
Moving out towards left field, and he threw across his body over to first. Well, when you got a catcher playing first base, you got to make that perfect throw. You don't want to have them reach one way or the other. Just hit them right in the chest with the throw. Maybe they can catch it. Two and 0. And another pitch out of the zone. How many pitches for Doug Lucas? 34. Doesn't seem like too many. He had 20 the first inning. Good take by Herzog on the 3-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike. Schnell on at second. Bradford on at first. Wow. I actually think he swung late.
Yeah.
And it looked like a changeup.
That was a big swing.
Alex Ames waiting on deck. Nick fouled that one off. Got a couple little kids running out to get that ball.
They're all racing each other.
Another ball. That one's off the screen. It'll stay in play. Gus Walker not able to catch it. Gus playing first base coach this game. And it looks like Ken Nazy doing third base coaching duties. Fly ball, medium right. Catch is made.
Ooh.
And holding on at second is Schnell. With one out, runners on at first and second, it's going to be Alex Ames. Jeff Bohm making the play out there. You know what that means? It's like the long sound. Instead of bomb, boom.
Only ever used that when I was taking Spanish.
Oh, nice. Ball's fouled straight back. Everybody behave themselves. Mrs. Tillman's in the house. Jackson and Olivia's mom. That breaking ball is outside. Evens the count at 1-1. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Sean's in the house. He's leaving with his glove, getting his position to get a couple foul balls that go out of the park. Bouncing ball to third. Good play. Throw across is in time. Big collision at first. Suba made the catch on the throw that bounced in from Mazza. Mazza made a nice play. Tag third for the force out there, and his throw across was in time, and he got the runner, but Ames ran smack dab into Tariq Suba. Hopefully he's all right.
Looks like.
Wonder if is Alex going to be able to stay in the game?
Looks like Ames might be having some.
Pardon me?
I would say it looks like Ames might be having a little issue there.
Huh? Wow, that was quite a collision. Suba walking off. Hopefully he'll be okay to play.
Yeah, I think he's
See if Ames able to go out and play center field, or are they going to bring in a sub?
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Injury update, Alex Ames, who was involved in that collision at first base, is able to go out and play center field. Kenny Nazy, one of the coaches for Sheboygan, ran the first aid kit over to Chicago's dugout. Suba may be out. Ajax is bringing an ice bag over. I mean, Jackson. And we're just about ready now to start the third. Mike Farnan leading it off. He's playing in center field.
Whew.
Bringing the heat.
This is a big cut.
Recolytis so far in his 2 innings of work has struck out 3, given up 1 hit. Pitch outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Kevin Rankin trotting out a little bit late. And outside the park with Amy Rankin, the coach's wife, is Tariq Suba. Hopefully he's going to be okay. It looks like he's probably going to be out of action. It's unfortunate. Hey, did you do an interview before the game?
I did indeed.
And is that like on the internet? Or?
Yeah, it's on our Instagram.
Okay. Farnan draws a walk. First walk of the day for Jared Recolytis. That brings up Dom Tenyaka. Dom was in center field in the first game. Moves over to left in game 2. Boy, all this excitement about the injury, almost forgot about the trivia question. And we're only in the 3rd
I was
inning.
going to say, we're not quite there yet.
Getting excited, I can't wait. By the way, how are we doing this?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
your turn to read it
I'll
and I
read
give
it.
the answer?
Yeah. We'll switch it up from last game.
Okay. You know, the toughest part is now, oh, there's a ground ball to short. Nice hop.
Ooh.
Out at 2. And in time for the double play. Bradford to Herzog to Schnell. 6-4-3. Pitcher's best friend.
Played that hop real nice.
When I was, I think a common term to use for a hop like that is a Sunday hop, which would certainly be appropriate today. But the kids at Chilton, whenever something like that would happen, they'd say grapes. I don't know where they got that from, but was unique.
Can't say I've heard that one before.
Sunday hop?
Yeah.
Then you certainly haven't heard of grapes.
No. Oh, that's what I meant. Grapes is the one I hadn't heard
Okay.
before.
2 outs, nobody on. We're in the top of the 3rd. Sheboygan clinging to a 1-0 lead. That was a heater.
Yeah.
Called strike 3 to end the 3rd inning. When we come back, Sheboygan will be sending up Jason Sims, Harry Stelt, and Alex Perez.
tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Getting ready to start action. We're just trying to figure out the defensive changes for Chicago. Jeff Bohm moves from right to first. Armand Cardia moves from DH to left. And Dom Tenyaka goes from left field over to right. Doug Fritz still on the hill for the Clout. Sims at bat for Sheboygan, leading off the third. He scored the only run of the ball game so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fly ball into right. And making the catch out there is Tenyaka.
Designated hitter, number 19, Harry Stelt.
Harry's up. Harry singled and was stranded at third back in the first inning. Candia out in left field. Harry takes that pitch just off the inside corner. Lynch thought he had a strike. That's not the case. It's 3-0. See if Harry's swinging. Good pitch by Fritz. Line drive to center field.
It'll be
And making the catch is Farnan. Boy, he's had a nice day on defense. He's made some outstanding plays, catching the ball and throwing it. Harry robbed.
That was a nice play.
Alex Perez stepping in. Alex out in left field this game. Alex could turn around one of those pitches from Fritz, get it out of here in a hurry. Last pitch was a strike. It's 1-1. Gotten a little cloudy out now, Emma.
It is starting to get a little overcast.
Ground ball to short again. And Ruben makes the play. And that ends the third inning. After 3 complete, Sheboygan on top, 1-0.
Estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
Entering the top of the 4th inning, Jared Reclitis has thrown 44 pitches for 3 innings. That's quite good. For Chicago, Doug Fritz has thrown 53. That's not too bad either. Chicago will be sending up Joe Thompson. He singled in the first. Also stole a base, but was stranded at second. So we had 7 innings in the first game they did not score, and 3 innings of this game. That's 10 innings in a row. If my math is right, 7 and 3, that is 10, right? That's
Yeah,
pretty good
that was
for Sheboygan pitchers.
That's good for Sheboygan pitchers.
Little break and pitch there, swing and a miss. One,
It
two,
is
three.
the 4th inning, which means you get your trivia question.
Emma, that's why you're here. You get to read
Never
it.
forget about the trivia question.
No, thank you very much.
Whew.
There's a drive hit out to left. But Perez not able to make the catch. Dropped it. Got over there pretty good, but couldn't make the play. Base hit for Thompson. Give him a hit. He's got the both hits. Okay, what's our question? Yep.
All right, your question, again, Field of Dreams related. In the movie Field of Dreams, who plays the part of Ray Kinsella and Terrence Mann?
All right, very good. Ball is popped foul, out of play. Good start for Chicago in this 4th inning, getting their leadoff man on. And Thompson stole a base his last time he was on. See if Jared can keep him. Check swing, the appeal, and Paul Grauman says he went around, so it is a strike. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Bohm playing first base now. He started the game in right. And a swing and a miss. Actually foul ticked it into the mitt of Ben Beering.
Suba.
Tariq Suba staying in the game. I wonder if they did a flip-flop, they're going to make him the DH. I know it's not legal, but good to see Tariq out there. Hopper bounces into right field. Thompson with his good speed is going to go to third. So Suba with a base hit. And Thompson racing all the way to third with his good speed. That's going to bring up Armand Candea. You know, I think, let's check that first game. Yeah, they didn't get a runner to third base last game.
They didn't.
This is the first time in the doubleheader they've been able to get a runner to third. And there is only one out. Great opportunity for the Clout. See if Jared can work out of the jam. Suba on at first. Must have been an agreement between the managers. They'll make that DH switch. Broken bat. Oh, they had to play at second. The throw was off the mark a little bit. And on the fielder's choice, Thompson scores. And then Suba makes it to second base on an E5. And we're tied up at 1. That's the first run of the day for Chicago. Cale Lynch, the catcher, is up next. That's going to be an earned run. Recolytis comes set at the belt. And it's strike 2, 0-2. You know, on that force play at second, I don't think they would have had a chance to turn the double play, even with a good throw. What do you think, Emma?
I don't think so. Oh.
Another error. Who gets Eddie? Who gets Eddie? Pitcher?
That was
Oh, catcher.
Yeah, I was saying E2. He made the bad throw.
Now, Chicago with runners on second and third. Still only one out. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter. And a swing and a miss. And that's all for Lynch. Dom Mazza, third baseman, is up next. You think Dom Mazza is related to Dom Tenyaka?
Probably not.
Not the same first name.
Yeah, it's true.
Tried to check his swing, but couldn't do it. Mazza with a strike. We're all tied up at 1. Chicago threatening. Hit here could score 2. Pretty sloppy on the Sheboygan defensive side this half inning.
Yeah.
Committing 2 errors. Oh, Recolytis walking off the mound, thought he had it, but umpire Walsh says no. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Oh.
Bearing with a strong throw, so give it a strikeout and then a put out 2-3. But Chicago does come up with a run to tie the ball game.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Got some changes. Defensively, Tariq Suba is back in the ball game defensively, playing first base. Alex Bohm was in right, moved to first. Now he's out to left, and Dom Tenyaka is going to stay in right. Trivia time. The question was, in the movie Field of Dreams, who plays the part of Ray Kinsella and Terrence Mann? The answer is Kevin Costner plays Ray Kinsella, and James Earl Jones plays Terrence Mann. And there's your trivia question for this ball game. We'll be back with another question on Thursday. We mentioned earlier, Sheboygan is out of town on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday in Green Bay, Wednesday at Appleton, and Thursday home against Menasha. All of those games start at 7:30. Ben Bering is at the plate. He's got a count of 1-2. There's a looping liner out into right. It drops for a base hit. Bering is 2 for 2 in the ball game. You know, as I watched Jackson Tillman go back to the A's dugout, one of the coolest things for me when I was a bat boy for the Kingsbury Brewers here in town was getting a uniform.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Gus Walker is courtesy running at first, so maybe we will see a stolen base this game by Gus. Just beat the throwback there. Doug Fritz still on the hill for Chicago. Walker taking a... Fritz drives him back. Walker didn't have a real big lead. There he goes. That ball is hit foul. Stays in the ballpark into the Chicago bullpen area. No balls and 2 strikes on Zach Keegan. There he goes. Ball is hit up in the air. Second baseman making the catch, Thompson. Good heads up by Gus Walker to get back to first on that pop-up. Justin Schnell coming up. He walked his first time. Remember I was talking about Justin being a really good catcher?
Yep.
Favorite player, Yadi Molina, a catcher. That makes sense.
His favorite position's catcher, too.
Yeah, right. He's a Fond du Lac kid. We won't hold that against him. So in Arizona, and there was a couple by the pool where our condo is, and they didn't look familiar, but said hi and talked a little bit. Come to find out, ball is in the dirt. Walker with a stolen base. Number 5, right, Emma? What was that? I know you said something. There it is.
6.
Number 6.
It's number 6.
Anyway, this couple, come to find out, they were from Fond du Lac, way out in Arizona. And he graduated a year ahead of me, and knew coach. They coached at, he graduated from Fond du Lac, went to college, came back and was coaching basketball at Fond du Lac. Dick Diener. You wouldn't know that name, but he's played at Lakeland College, Lakeland University, pardon me. Thompson's throw is in time to get Schnell. Walker moving to third. One thing we haven't seen, I don't think. You guys remember Walker ever stealing home?
I think he did.
I don't think this year.
Walker?
Yeah, stole home.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I feel like he might have.
There's a drive out to deep left field. Actually, not that deep. And ranging over and dropping the ball was a left fielder, Bohm. And Sheboygan's going to get a run. Boy, I don't know. That looked pretty catchable. What do you think, Bill? Give Bohm a 2-base error. And on the play, Walker trots home from third. And that brings up Nick Herzog. Any way to get a run? Although we had 2 errors in the top half of this inning, they did not factor into the run being earned. That error gave Sheboygan a big gift. Now we have the lead 2-1. They can't hear you when you nod.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he just lost it or what happened there.
Yeah, he made a good effort. Got over
He was
there.
right under it.
Ooh, that was close. Fritz thought he had him. I can just hear those guys on the way home. Those hometown umps.
Yep.
Ugh. Breaking ball is outside, makes the count 2-1. Herzog flew out to right, back in the second. Little looping liner into right field, a base hit. And coming around trying to score on the dive, he's safe. Good hustle out there by Blaine Bradford. Oh man. If the right fielder picks it clean, He's going to have a good chance at getting him at home, but he bobbled it just a little bit, and that allowed the runner to come around and score. Give Herzog an RBI single, and Sheboygan's now up 3-1.
I don't know if you would have seen Bradford rounding third. He seemed determined to make it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
He was head down, just going.
Even if you give him the stop sign,
Yeah,
he was
no,
still
he was
going.
still going.
Now, Nick Herzog's got pretty good speed. We might see him try and steal a base early in the count. There he goes. Throw is high, and Nick is in with a stolen base. I know all the fans out in internet land are saying, how did Martin know he was stealing on the first pitch? You know how I knew? I'm very smart. Check swing foul. I'm pretty baseball smart, but I don't have a lot of common sense.
It's all right. I got enough common sense.
For both of us.
For both of us. Between the two of us, I think we could come up with enough.
Enough common sense. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Sheboygan on top, 3-1. Chance to add to their lead. Alex Ames didn't like that call, but stands now at 2-2. Pitch is outside, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Jason Sims. With the win in Game 2, Sheboygan has a season record of 3-2. There, finally. What took you so long? Oh, way to hang in there. Ames, with a fall back. Other ball hit foul out of play. And there goes the crew, 5, 6 boys.
Oh, my goodness.
We were looking for all those boys in the first game.
Found them.
Yep, we found them now. Just off the corner. Fritz thought it was a strike too, as did Emma. Coach Rankin coming out to talk to his pitcher. According to Lucas Schulze now, Fritz has 73 pitches. He's got enough left in his arm. Doesn't throw that hard. I would say that for all the defensive changes Chicago's had to make this game, the press box crew has handled it pretty good.
Yeah.
Getting the changes.
If you look over at Ames on first, it looks like he might have his nose plugged up there from the collision.
Oh, Suba?
No, Ames.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has his nose all plugged up.
Ugh. I didn't notice that. First pitch to Jason Sims is a strike. Jason singled and scored in the first. Hopefully he can come up with a base hit. Score Herzog with good speed out at second. Big breaking pitch is just a little bit outside, or maybe it came in high.
Oh.
Doug Fritz wants to know what the call was or why it was called the way it was. No question about that pitch being out of the strike zone.
Yeah, Fritz seems to have a tendency to get outside on right-handed batters.
Herzog's on at second, Ames on at first. Both of those runners with good speed. Ball is popped up. Fritz takes it, and that is out number 3. But after 4 complete with those 2 runs, Sheboygan now leads it 3-1.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. You serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
As we enter play in the top of the 5th, Recolaitis has thrown 57 pitches through 4 innings. That's a pretty good amount. He had 15 pitches in the first, 13 in the second, 16 in the third, and 13 again in the 4th inning. So he's been pretty good. He's always been around the plate. He does have 1 walk, but got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. Mike Fornin is going to lead off. He's out in center field this game. He walked his first time up. Defensively, Sheboygan has Schnell at first, Herzog at second, Keegan at third, and Bradford at short. Beering is catching, Recolaitis is pitching. In the outfield, it's Perez, Ames, and Sims. Whew. Swing and a miss. Eight strikeouts now for Jared. Oh. You have Recolaitis listed at 6'4", 215. You know, and seeing him in the hall, standing next to him, I'm surprised that he is that tall.
I don't know. Did they ask the players their height? He might have smidged it a little bit.
Right.
Rounded
Fudged.
up. Might have rounded up.
Started the batter Tenyaka 2-0, and now it's 2-2. I think a breaking ball should take care of him. Maybe not. Good job by Dom to hang in there. Bouncing ball in the hole at short. Knocked down by Bradford. His throw across is not in time. Tenyaka with a hit. His first hit of the day. David Rubin is up next. He's the leadoff hitter and is playing at shortstop. 4 hits on the day for Chicago. I should say in this game, 6 hits on the day. Count is even at 1-1. Getting a little brighter out. Still have some hazy clouds up there. There's another discussion we could have, Emma. What kind of clouds are those?
Oh, I have no clue.
Lucas, what kind of clouds? Those are the big fat ones. I'm thinking maybe stratus clouds.
Is it S? I don't know. I have not talked about the types of clouds since 7th grade science, so
hey,
I might be a little out of practice.
You're 7th grade and my 7th grade. You're a lot closer.
True, true.
I don't think the nuns taught us clouds in 7th grade. There's a looping liner to second base. Nice catch. Throwback is not quite in time. Herzog with the fine running catch. There's 2 outs. We could almost call that another web gem by Nick.
He's having a good defensive game.
He has. That play in the 2nd inning, I think it was, on Mazza. He robbed him of a hit.
And he had an RBI last inning.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. Have a day, Nick. Joe Thompson up. Joe having a great game. 2 for 2. And I believe he did have one of the 2 hits in the first game. Maybe not. He had a walk, though.
Yeah, he is their only run.
Rocklaitis way on top, 2-0.
Now the
0-2.
sun's out.
Pardon me?
Now the sun's out.
Yeah. When the sun goes out, it's harder to read the scoreboard. Runner going, pitches down low, and in at second with the stolen base is Tenyaka. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bouncing ball out to Keegan. Throw across is in time, scooped out at first base by Schnell. And that ends the inning for Chicago. They do not score. After 4.5, Sheboygan on top, 3-1.
Brett.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot.
Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Harry Stelt is going to bat first for Sheboygan in the bottom of the 5th. Great job by Emma today and Lucas. Bill, pretty good. CJ, medium.
Just medium?
He's not listening. Maybe we ought to say it now. He's listening. First pitch is a strike. Doug Fritz still on the mound for the Clout. He had 81 pitches after 4. He's been pretty consistent, throwing about 20 pitches an inning. Big breaking ball out of the zone. Another pitch outside. You're right about him. He doesn't like to go inside.
If you watch his motion, it kind of makes sense the way he throws.
Line drive right at the shortstop, Ruben. That's the second hard hit ball he's caught. One was off of Herzog's bat. Alex Perez up. Alex 0 for 2. He's playing pepper with the shortstop. 2 ground outs. That catch by Ruben was his second of the day. He had one in the first game against Hanselman. Slow roller to third. And throws in the dirt. Alex is going to reach on an E5. Second error on Chicago. Had that dropped ball in left field that cost him a run. Not sure about Alex Perez and his base stealing ability, and we never will.
Nope.
Incoming. Brady Zackerson is coming in to run. Brady's a base stealer. First pitch is a line foul. That one's going to be out on New Jersey Avenue. Oh! Ben standing in there. Took one on the shoulder. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Could hear it up here.
Didn't seem to phase him.
You're right, it didn't. And Gus Walker going to run again. Walker ran for Ben back in the 4th. And here in the 5th, and manager Rankin coming out.
Fritz is at 90 pitches.
Yeah, that's pretty many. Looks like he is done. Blondie singing, give me your best shot. What's that for? Oh, number 4. Thompson coming in to pitch.
Yeah.
And
Fritz moved over to 3rd. And Maz is now at 2nd.
now do they lose their DH?
Who knows what's going on?
Joe Thompson is a real good second baseman. Not a big guy. We're going to find out what kind of pitcher he is. Doug Fritz goes 4 1/3 innings. Gave up 5 hits. He gave up 3 runs so far, and he's responsible for the 2 runners on. Walked 3 and struck out 2. Zach Keegan will be the first batter that Thompson faces. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Close ball game. Sheboygan jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the first. Chicago finally scored their first run of the day in the 4th to tie it up. But Sheboygan came right back with 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th, and that's where we're at right now score-wise. 3-1 Sheboygan. Oh, throw hits the runner and goes out into left field. Give Bradford, or Brady Zackerson, a stolen base. And then he's going to score on an E2. And Walker goes all the way to 3rd. Sheboygan stealing a run.
Kind of looked like Fritz lost his footing a little bit trying to get to the bag.
That part of it also. You know, he might have been going towards the foul line. The throw is more towards second base, and all of a sudden now you got to reverse course and try and make a catch. And then it hits the runner, so it didn't matter. Pitch off the outside corner. Keegan still up there. No, can you tell the count? Looks 3-0 to me.
It's full.
3-2. Ball fouled straight back, chasing the birds out of the rafters. There's been a lot of chirping this game, and not necessarily by the players.
Lots of birds around. Hey, it's good weather.
It's ball 4. Four Seasons, Walk Like a Man. Justin Schnell. Justin, good looking left-handed hitter. A good rip at that first pitch, fouled it straight back. Keegan will have to go back to first. Good speed at 3rd and a good base runner,
Yeah.
Gus Walker. Sheboygan on top 4-1 now with the run in this inning. Ball in the dirt, throw down, and throw is dropped. Walker comes home, give him a stolen base. And Keegan is on at second. I think we had a given error on the second baseman, an E4 for not catching it. Pretty sloppy play. I got them with 3 errors this inning alone, this half inning. Ball hit into the gap out in left center field. Schnell's going to have himself a double and an RBI. Good piece of hitting there by Justin, taking that pitch to left center field. And Sheboygan breaking this one open now, scoring 3 runs in the 5th. They now lead it 6-1, and still only 1 out. Pitch is up high for a ball. Joe Thompson moving from second base to pitching. With those 2 runs scoring, that wraps up Doug Fritz's line. Gave up 5 total runs. There's a good pitch on the outside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike. Blaine Bradford up. Blaine walked, and he reached second on an error by the out center fielder and scored. That was in the 4th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs. Nick Herzog up. Herzog having a great day. First pitch is a strike. Of the 5 runs scored off of Fritz, Emma, only 1 was earned.
Ooh.
Bouncing ball to short. And a good play, and that ends the 5th inning for Sheboygan, but not before they score 3 more runs. And after 5 complete, Sheboygan on top 6-1.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Leading off the 6th inning for Chicago is Jeff Bohm. And coming into this inning, Jared Recklitis has 75 pitches. He had a high of 18 last inning. See if he can cut back a little bit this inning. Herzog makes a nice one-handed pickup. And that brings up Tariq Suba. Happy to see him back in the game. It's quite a collision earlier. Alex Ames and him became best friends. Isn't that what brothers do, always fight?
They're a lot closer now than they were before.
Right. What happened was, find it here, Alex Ames hit one to third base, and the third baseman got it and stepped on the base and then threw across. The ball bounced to Tariq Suba, who made the catch, but he happened to be standing right on first as Ames arrived, and there was a big collision. Thank goodness neither player was hurt seriously. And a called strike 3 on Tariq. That brings Armand Candia. I feel like over the course of the 2 games, Candia's name has changed back and forth. Have you noticed that?
Between what?
I'm not telling. I'm just. It wasn't always Candia.
To me, it always was.
Is that how you heard it? I mean, if you listen to Bill, it's Armand Candia.
Yeah.
If you listen to Mike, it's not always consistent.
Sometimes you say Cardia.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting a different vehicle. It's an honest mistake is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Kevin, did we break 100? All right. Kevin Muck accomplished his goal. Gonna give out $100 in the 50-50. For you people at home, it's too late for today to come back on Thursday. We're 2 outs, nobody on in the 6th inning. Recklitis has been very sharp all game. Ran into a little bit of trouble in the 4th, but that was not his doing. The defense let him down. Just off the corner. Jared knew it was a ball because he wasn't walking off the mound.
Yeah.
Like at strike 3.
He does have a tendency to do that. Hey, it just means he's confident in himself. He's a confident pitcher.
Trying to talk the umpire into a call.
He just believes in the pitches he throws. Just, you know, he just wills them to be strikes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Ball hit out into left field. And making the catch out there is Perez. And that ends the 6th inning. Ends the top of the 6th inning. Sheboygan still on top. 6-1.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Oh, yeah.
So he must be hitting for Ames. Peyton Anderson is in for Alex Ames. Peyton's first pitch swinging, pops it up behind first base. And ranging over and not able to make the catch was the second baseman. That was Mazza trying to make that play. Anderson pops that one up into foul ground again. And making a nice catch was Lynch. That brings up Jason Sims. Yankee fan.
Yeah. Derek Jeter
Makes sense.
fan.
Favorite player, Derek Jeter. You like Derek?
No.
When he played? Oh, I thought he was pretty good.
Derek Jeter's a good player. I just don't like him.
He's a Yankee.
Yeah. That's why.
Doesn't matter if he's good or bad, but he's a Yankee.
Yeah.
Hits that one out into center field. Farnan calling everybody off, makes the easy catch. And Harry is not going to bat. Joey Pettit going to hit. Pettit pitched in the first game. I don't remember him coming to the... He did not get any at-bats in that first game. Pitched an inning. Scoreless, of course, as Chicago didn't get any runs. So 7, 8, 9, 10 innings in a row they did not score. They got a run in the fourth to end that streak. You know, having this sheet like this really makes a big difference.
That's why I put it together for you.
Thought
Just
that was
making
for.
your life easier.
That's what I need. I really appreciate filling in the lineups on the score sheet I use. Thompson's pitch is in the dirt. Ball is popped up in the deep center. Farnan ranging over and makes the catch, and that ends the 6th inning. Through 6. Sheboygan on top 6-1. If they can retire him in the 7th, we'll have another win.
Estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
New pitcher for Sheboygan. It looks like Nate Stephanie. Number 36. We'll see if we can catch that number to verify that. Want to go back to the first game for just a second. The winning pitcher was Noah Imrie. He went 4 shutout innings for the win, and the loser was Nate Lee. Nate struggled in his outing in that first game. If Sheboygan can hang on to the lead, it'll be Jared Recolaitis getting the win and Doug Fritz, Chicago's starter, getting the loss. It is Stephanie.
Do you see the bubbles?
Oh, bubble action.
It looks like one of the A's players got a hold of a bubble machine.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Hey, their coach did say it was a day for fun.
Yeah, and it has been so far. Leading off the inning for Chicago is Cale Lynch, the catcher. Ball hit out into right field. And making the catch out there was Sims. The final line for Jared Recolaitis, he went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. Walked 1 and had 8 strikeouts. So again, another very nice outing by Sheboygan A's starter. This time Jared Recolaitis, possibly the ace of the staff. Herzog continues his fine day, both at bat and in the field. And 2 quick outs in the 7th. Mike Farnan see what he just did with his bat. He pounded it in on the grass to get the
the weight off.
Weight off?
Yeah.
If you were sitting up here next to the grounds crew, they'd be barking. You're wrecking my grass.
It's all about the grass. I mean, it is good looking grass.
When you're in the on deck circle, you can't be on the grass. You got to be on the turf. You know, I mean on the not on turf.
The dirt.
On the dirt, yeah. On the warning track.
On the warning track.
I knew I'd come up with that term. High strike there. Sheboygan looks like they're going to sweep a doubleheader. That'll run their record to 4-2.
It's not over yet.
Nope. Technically, you are absolutely right. You want to bet? Want to bet on who's going to win? I hope our viewers enjoy these broadcasts. We really enjoy doing them. If you don't like them, don't tell anyone. We got two kids right alongside the press box. They each have a ball, and they should be taking those to the concession stand.
I think they already did.
Well, yeah, maybe they took one and kept one.
They got their autographs.
2-strike pitch coming up from Nate Stephanie. Swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. Sheboygan wins game 2 by a score of 6-1. In what was a pretty snappily played ball game. Alrighty, couple of notes before we leave. Next game for Sheboygan will be Tuesday at Green Bay, and on Wednesday they're at Appleton. Those games starting at 7:30. Our next home game, our next broadcast will be on Thursday when Sheboygan hosts Menasha. That game at 7:30 also. For the crew, Luke and Emma and me, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.